protective formula, but there's so many other things as well. For example, we have the alpha-lipoic acid in there, but it's not standard alpha-lipoic acid. It's R-alpha-lipoic acid. It's the usable form of lipoic acid, which turns on glutathione, which works with CoQ10, which we have the special form of CoQ10 in there. And we have the astragalus root in there as well. And the astragalus root in there has been known to help protect telomere.
To be clear, the only filler technically is the capsule. Most of the things out there that are even expensive have a bunch of filler because this stuff is so expensive. This is just Rolls-Royce level, huge investment for us to put out the best. I knew it would be successful. At current rates, it'll be sold out in 30 minutes.
Yeah, there's only...
They just told me. 30 minutes, it'll be sold out.
There's only... we only have one type of cell in our body that stays young, that actually produces the telomerase enzyme to keep the telomeres growing, and that's our reproductive cells, like the cells that produce our sperm and the eggs for women. That's why when we have a baby, the baby is young. So what we need to do is utilize the things that can protect our DNA from all the damage so we can reduce the, our lifespan.
What about pregnant women? All the mainline studies that lack of iodine causes a whole bunch of different deformities and problems in children in utero. Do people need to check with their medical doctor before taking DNA Force when they're pregnant?
I would always, because you don't know, each individual woman is different. You don't know what they're exposed to on a regular basis. But I would always have any pregnant or nursing woman check with their healthcare practitioner just to make sure there's not any contraindications if they're on any.
Sure. And for those that don't know, all these products are I guess what they call FDA GRAS, meaning certified, seen as safe, and that's all we promote. But at the same time, you never know what individually is going to happen when you take something. It's kind of like you said, Survival Shield. Most people have a detox within 2 weeks to a month. I had it. And I was taking low dosages. Now I can take a lot more. So, I mean, this is real stuff. Do we know in the literature of any issues folks might have?
We do not know of any.
Here's an example. I've been taking high-powered vitamin C, in super tablets when I was sick, and it helped make me get better with colloidal silver, but it makes you get a little stomach a little upset. Everybody knows that, the rose hemps, all that. This doesn't make my stomach get upset. Why?
Well, with any new formula, I mean, what I wanted to do was take the best of the best. So you have to look at each individual ingredient and look at all the clinical trials that have been done on it, look at all the research that's been done on it, and then kind of put things that work together in unison or will actually enhance the productivity of the other ones. Now, I want to actually send this in for testing, this product, to see if it actually does grow or what the rate is growth of the telomeres. We started to get into a Harvard study where they actually reversed the aging process. They took old mice, they had a telomerase producing gene that they...
Yeah, we've shown the article.
And the mice actually got younger. So we know now that you can actually reverse the aging process.
I remember seeing that on TV on PBS a few years ago. Like, the mice couldn't even walk. They were sitting there peeing on themselves just like a couch potato. And then they were running around in circles after being on this.
Well,
we ought to find that PBS documentary. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. But another ingredient that we didn't even mention in there is...
By the way, I'm not joking. The mice were incontinent.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, every ingredient in here is safe. I mean, it's got a lot of clinical research behind it. That's the good thing about it. No one in...
Yeah, we're taking all the known certified supercharged stuff at high dosage levels and combining it together.
Yeah, and that's why you don't even see anything like this out there. I mean, you might find a supplement on the market out there that has the BioPQQ in there. You might find one that has the Kaneka Q10. You might have one that has the Resvita, which is with the trans resveratrol, the highest concentration of resveratrol out there, which is the transform, which is the usable form. It's not the straight resveratrol. There's no way you're going to find, as a nutritional formulator, as a product formula, nobody in their right mind would do something like this because there's not enough profit in it. And when you talk to any nutraceutical manufacturer out there, they want to produce a product for $1 and sell it for $50. People laugh at me when I talk to them about developing products like this, but I'm like you. I want people to have the best product.
That's why you and my dad have hit it off so well.
Right, because I'm not gonna put my time behind it. I'm gonna take every single thing that I develop, even though I live a healthy lifestyle. I want to be able to take it. I want to feel the benefits. I'm over 40. I'm 46. Yes, when you're over 40.
You're an Army vet. Most Army vets I know are wrecked. You're in great shape.
Right, and you know, and I was exposed to a bunch of things in the military. I was lined up in lines, given shots, and I couldn't do anything about it. I don't know what they injected inside of me. I mean, my goal now is to exercise. I mean, there's other things too that people can do. For example,
Oxygenation.
They've proven that meditation is one of the best ways to increase your telomeres. You know, we're talking about supplementation, but some of the simple things you can do in life: exercise, meditation, sleep, believe it or not. You know, a lot of people are not sleeping good at night. You know,
well, see, it's a balance. I worry so much about the New World Order that it has aged me. But I'm a warrior. I'm designed to struggle for humanity and, you know, ultimately die if I need to in that fight. But what is the balance of fighting it without stressing yourself completely out?
Well, they want you to be stressed out. I mean, what you have to do is you have to do the best you can and take stuff like this to reduce your stress levels. So
Yeah, we're going to come back with calls. I didn't mean to go off on a jag. We're just so excited about this. But it ties into all these news issues as well. It's simply a fascinating world. We'll be right back with your calls. Stay with us.
This hour brought to you by InfidelBodyArmor.com. When it hits the fan, don't be left without the body armor that will save your life. With prices starting at just $374.99 and ships free. Get yours at InfidelBodyArmor.com. Just won't quit.
Hi, Ted Anderson with Midas Resources. Is it time to convert paper 401ks and IRAs to solid gold and silver yet? Get our 10 Reasons book free. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Gain your independence all this month. Emergency Essentials will help you prepare with our biggest Mountain House sale ever. Now through July 31st, save up to 50% on every Mountain House can in stock. Mountain House food is the premier solution for your long-term storage. The freeze-dried lasagna is only $17.49 and the pasta primavera is only $18.49. Shop Emergency Essentials right now at BePrepared.com for the lowest prices in the country. The choice is clear. Be unprepared or BePrepared.com.
Are you happy doing your laundry with perfume detergents that irritate your skin? Are you happy washing your hands with stinking fragrances that gives your skin rashes? Are you happy paying new, higher prices for smaller boxes? Find your happiness today with our 1 to 4 year supply of pure soaps or our 1 to 2 month sampler with bar soap, shampoo, laundry, and dish soap at 5starsoap.com. You deserve the best. Happiness is 5starsoap.com.
Get the most important package of information you'll ever receive in your life for only $10. The package includes 3 books and 7 DVD programs which cover biblical miracles and prophecy. The Shroud of Turin, The Third Secret of Fatima, What Really Happened to the Catholic Church, and more. Call 800-513-0029. That's 800-513-0029. Or go to VaticanCatholic.com. That's VaticanCatholic.com. 800-513-0029. VaticanCatholic.com.
Hey folks, this is Larry Crisp for BabyBoomerBackupPlan.com. I'm sure you know this economy sucks. We all realize that the American economy is tremendously unstable right now and will likely get much worse. There's monumental debt, government bailouts, stock and real estate bubbles that are primed to pop at any moment, which can flush away most or all of your retirement savings. This type of movement has enormous consequences. Virtually zero sectors of the economy are hiring and workforce participation is at record lows. Financial trouble is right here at our doorstep. But if you move right now and develop a backup plan immediately, this could be the most profitable time of your life. Proportionately, more millionaires were created during the Great Depression than at any time in our history. Get my free report at BabyBoomerBackupPlan.com or call 888-507-8789 for my free report. 888-507-8789 and prepare to profit as history repeats itself.
Just inside the doorway. Use it only in emergency.
All right, folks, we're not going to talk about DNA Force anymore. It's been a bigger success than we thought it would. I want to get your reviews of it. Those of you that are ordering, it'll be sold out in 30 minutes at this rate. InfoWarsLife.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. The super high-quality silver bullet colloidal silver that we sold out of Haven't had for 2.5 months. It's back. It's going to sell out within another week or so. InfoWarsLife.com. And again, occasionally I spend 5-10 minutes infomercialing. That's how we fund ourselves. Be sure and support our local AM and FM affiliates as well. Support their local sponsors. I didn't mean to go off in a jag. It's just that we are so excited about this product and about funding our operations. And unfortunately, Dr. Group, I mean, we're not just saying that as a sales tactic. We're 10 to 12 weeks out until I can get more of this DNA for us.
We're about 12 weeks out, yeah.
And then we don't have the money to produce what the public wants. We'll have to phase it up and take the profit from this and then buy even more and then scale up to even supply people with what they need. And then that will help fund our operations. Very exciting.
I mean, yeah, we didn't even talk about all the radiation damage to the cells either. I mean, so, you know, you have Ebola. You had just had...
We'll get into Ebola and your take on that and flesh-eating bacteria and all the things that have me worried. I mean, it's killing my family. I mean, you've been around here when I can't be here because people are dying in my family. I mean, this is the real deal. I'm concerned. I'm sick of it. I don't want my kids going into puberty when they're 7 years old. I mean, this is real, folks. But let's go to your phone calls. Matthew, Linda, Ebertus, Lionel, and others about what you think the next big crisis is. Then we'll open the phones for medical questions, Ebola comments in the next hour with Dr. Edward Grube. And then he's going to be on the Nightly News tonight as well. Matthew in Alabama, thanks for holding. You're a trooper. Welcome.
Hey, Alex.
Yes, sir.
I just had a few statements I wanted to make and a recommendation for you.
Yes, sir.
On the topic of Obama, well, when I look at the Middle East, when I look at the Ukraine, Gaza, you know, the border crisis, all this stuff, I mean, the idea of impeachment should be just, accepted. I mean, all this stuff happening, how is it not going on right now?
And the Republican leadership goes, oh, these are the ones that are anti-Tea Party and anti-gun and pro-Obamacare. Oh, and pro-amnesty. Oh, no, we'll get the Democrats by not impeaching Obama. That'll show them because he's unpopular. There'll be no country left by then because they don't want the precedent set, like with Nixon, of them going to jail as well. Boehner needs to go to jail, not just be impeached, for protecting them on Benghazi and Fast and Furious and the open border. It is a dereliction of duty. It is treason. Dr. Group, your take on that?
I agree. I mean, you have all the evidence there for impeachment. I mean, my gosh, look at, you know, the whole time since he was elected into office. I mean, there hasn't been really any good things that have happened. So
it's all open and shut. He's not faithfully executed his duties.
Exactly. I mean, he should have been impeached a long time ago, actually.
I mean, this is insane. They're busing the illegals in secretly. We caught them. That's a scandal. Good points, caller. Anything else, Matthew?
Yes, I would like to recommend a book for you.
Okay.
And it's also a video on YouTube. I've been listening to your show forever now, but this video really opened my eyes up to things. It's a video by Mr. Jim Mars.
Oh, yeah, Jim's a great guy.
We need to before.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called The $1 Trillion Conspiracy.
Oh, that's his book. Yeah, it's an excellent book. We sell it. Yeah, but he has a video about it?
Video on YouTube, yes. I recommend everybody watch it.
Is that a speech he gave in Austin? I think I've seen part of that video.
It was in the Nexus conference in Australia in 2010. He talks about pretty much all the people you talk about.
He's amazing. Well, let's get him on next week about the $1 Trillion Conspiracy. He's up in Fort Worth. We got to get him to drive down here with his lovely wife. More calls coming up. Back in 70 seconds. Third hour straight ahead.
This is GCN, the Genesis Communications Radio Network.
I began to get into iodine a few years ago because it was helping me and my family so much get healthy and detoxify. Most people know that iodine deficiency has been a crisis around the world. Iodine is key to so many of the body's functions, especially the thyroid. I discovered a product being developed by Dr. Group. You now know it as Survival Shield, true nascent iodine that your body can really absorb. Then, about a year ago, he said, listen, if you think this is powerful, I'm going to come out with rare earth, deep earth crystals. And the results that I personally have had have been life-changing. Nobody else has got iodine based on these pure crystals, ladies and gentlemen. This is innovating, and the best part is it helps fund Infowars.com, the radio show, the TV show, the whole media operation promoting true libertarian ideas. For a limited time, experience the ancient power of Survival Shield X2. Take advantage of this unprecedented 30% off Super Detox special at InfoWarsLife.com.